Hello. Right. I think I'm already online and live. Okay, that's the funny thing. Okay. Hopefully after this few rounds of trash stock market trash talks, um, I get to improve my speech, right? Especially live speech. Okay. Okay. Let me just take a look at. Okay, today is Saturday, 14th of May, and right now it is slightly more than 8 o'clock in Singapore. Okay, let me just take a look at what's happening in the market today. And by the way, the market is actually closed today, so you are not supposed to see um, anything happening. Okay, so what we are seeing right here is actually um, what happened uh, after the Friday market close. All right, so the market had a very good day on Friday, which is yesterday. Um, S&P 500 um, rose 93 points, and S&P 500 is finally above the 4,000 points level. So it is at 4,023. Okay, at the moment. Okay, and like I say, these are some of the stocks that um, I have watched listed, and they are most of them they have performed very well on Friday. All right. Okay, so let's pick one and do a deep dive into it. Um, let's see. Okay, let's see this. So over here you're looking at Berkshire B. Okay. So today I have some interesting facts about Berkshire Hathaway. Let me just get it out, and then I will talk about it. I will talk about the price performance of Berkshire on PowerPoint. So let me change the layout. So over here. All right. So this is the price performance of Berkshire B. Okay. By the way, Berkshire B, for those who don't know, so 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 interesting. So for those who don't know, Berkshire is a company um, led and managed by Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investors around, and he's already 90 years old, and he's still very much alive. Okay, and he's very much alive, and he's still very much sane and intelligent. Right. So this is the price performance of Berkshire B. For the past since 2017, early 2017. So I talk about Berkshire's share price performance uh, from early 2017 till now. Okay. Today I'm not going to talk about that. Okay. But there is this very interesting piece of information which I think is going to be helpful to those who want to invest in Berkshire, or yeah, who wants to invest in Berkshire. Let me launch the PDF. So let me just launch this. Yes, this is the Berkshire Hathaway 2021 annual report. and let me launch the Q1 report as well. Okay, good. Here they are. Okay, so yeah, so I really do my homework. Okay, so this is the Q1 Berkshire Hathaway quarterly report. Right. So there's this interesting page which I pay attention to every single time when I receive their quarterly or annual report, which is this. So let me just click on it. So let me just, no, not here. Right. So okay, over here. Yes. So let me just zoom out a little bit. Okay, so page 42 of the Q1 Berkshire Hathaway quarterly report. So what this page says, all right. So let me just zoom in. So let me just zoom in. Not only I want to zoom in. Let me just get this page to here. Okay, so for those who are interested in Berkshire, I think they are also interested in how much, okay, how much Warren Buffett repurchase the Berkshire stocks at. Okay, so over here for Q1 of 2022, so Q1 of 2022, which means from Jan to March. Okay, so Berkshire, okay, led by Warren Buffett over here, and of course his assistant Charlie Munger. So they believe the repurchase price of Berkshire should be below Berkshire's intrinsic value, right? So what is this? What is this term? Intrinsic value. What's the definition of this intrinsic value? Okay, so let me just give you a brief definition. So the intrinsic value of Berkshire. So let me just give you a simple example. Okay, so if you have a $1 US note, okay, and right now, for some reasons, this $1 US note, okay, is priced at $0.8, okay, for some reasons. So you can see that there is a price differential of 20 cents or $0.2. All right. So if you can get this $1 US note at 80 cents right now, okay, so for some reasons the price of this $1 US note drops to 80 cents, and you manage to purchase this $1 US dollar note, then you are getting it at a discount. All right. And if you can buy more of these $1 notes at below $1, I think you're going to make some very good profit out of it. Okay, so so the intrinsic value, value of the $1 US note is $1. Okay, and if you can get this $1 US note at below $1, so basically you're getting it at below the intrinsic value. All right. So I hope this simple example helps you to understand what Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger believe that the repurchase price for Berkshire is below Berkshire intrinsic value. Okay. So what they want to do is, when it comes to repurchase the Berkshire's shares, is when the share price of Berkshire is below its intrinsic value. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's look at what price Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger repurchase Berkshire stocks. Okay, so in the period of January, so Warren Buffett paid an average price of 299, so close to 300 for the Class B common stock. Okay, so let's talk about the Class B stock here. Okay, let's not talk about the Class A common stock because I think the Class A common stock for Berkshire is too expensive. Okay, it's close to $500,000 US per share. So it's not so buyer friendly for most of us. Okay, um, as a retail investors because we might not have that much of money to buy the Class A common stock, which is close to $500,000 US. So let's just focus our attention on the Class B common stock. So in the period of January, Warren Buffett or Charlie Munger repurchased the Berkshire stocks at this average price, about $300 per share. Okay, and the two of them they bought back this many stocks. Okay, okay, then in the period of February, okay, again they bought back a lot of Class B common stock at a repurchase price of $312. Okay, and they bought back 3 million plus shares. All right. Next, in the period of March, okay, they continue their repurchase. Okay, they continue their repurchase, and the average price paid per share was 322. Okay, and they bought back 3 million shares. Okay, so from this page, I think you can see that okay, Warren Buffett, okay, repurchased the Class B common stock of Berkshire, okay, from January to March, and you know the average share price, okay, that he bought back Berkshire shares. Okay, so I think this is a very very good signal for those who want to invest in the Berkshire, right? If you can get a share price, I think if you get to buy Berkshire at a share price which is lower than any of this, okay, which is the case right now. Okay, so Berkshire closed at, let me see, I think Berkshire closed at 210 over here. Okay, so Berkshire closed at $210 on Friday. Okay, 13 May. Okay, so if you can get to buy Berkshire stocks at a share price lower than Warren Buffett bought back the stocks, I think it is a very very good bet. Okay, it's a very very good bet. Okay, we all know that. Okay, Warren Buffett is a very intelligent guy, and he only wants to purchase stocks, any stock. Okay, he only wants to purchase stocks below its intrinsic value. Okay, and he knows Berkshire the best because he has been leading Berkshire for almost his entire life. Okay, Berkshire is um his his um his masterpiece. Okay, so he built Berkshire from a from a small firm in Omaha to a S&P 500 company. Okay, today. So he knows Berkshire inside out. Okay, so if he knows Berkshire inside out and he bought back stocks at these prices. So that signals to me, especially to me, because I am a willing buyer of Berkshire, as long as they are below these prices. Okay, but definitely I will not be so aggressive. I will not be so aggressive when it comes to buying Berkshire stocks at the moment, because I already have a significant amount of Berkshire stocks. Okay, the weightage is quite high in my portfolio, so I will not be so aggressive. I will not be a very aggressive buyer at the moment. But definitely, if it hits below this share price, I think it's a no-brainer for those who just start investing. Okay, for those who just start investing, so I think it's a very very good price right now for anybody to purchase the Berkshire stock. Okay, so okay, make your own decision. Okay, so this is a report from Q1 of 2022. So let's look at the another report, which is the 2021 annual report. So this is a quarterly report. So let's look at the annual report. So for the annual report, actually you can do a search here. So just repurchase, and hopefully it will bring me to the share repurchase. Okay. Okay, over here. Okay, so let's look at. So for the 2021 annual report, the page is K31. Okay, K31. So let me just do a screenshot, or probably I crop the area out, so it's easier for me to talk about it on PowerPoint. Okay, so over here you see similar things. All right, so so once again, let's pay attention to the Class B common stock. Okay, and by the way, this is a annual report of 2021, and this annual report of 2021 it focus on Q4 of 2021, which means October to December. Okay, so if you look at this common stock repurchase program information here, you get to see what? You get to see the average share price paid per share for Class B common stock is 282. Okay, in the period of October. And once again, they bought back a lot more than this 5 million. Okay, a lot more than 5 million, or close to 6 million shares. So he bought back 7 million shares at an average price of 284. Okay, in November. Okay, so in December, okay, they continued to buy back 6 million shares of Class B common stock at an average price of 287. So I will say, right, so Q4 of 2021, the repurchase average share price is at about $285. Okay, and compared to Q1 of 2022, the average share price I will say is about 305. Okay, so by the way, I am quite lax when it comes to calculating this average price paid per share. The reason is I don't have to be super accurate about it. Okay, you need to have a sense, okay, where the share price is at. Okay, you need to have a sense where Warren Buffett repurchased the share price at. Okay, instead of be so hung up, so hung up on the precision, all right, and the accuracy of the average share price here. So in a way, right, you can see that. So for Q4, if I'm going to give you a summary, Q4 of 2021, so the average repurchase share price for Berkshire B common stock was 285. So Q1 of 2022, so the average repurchase share price for common stock B is 305. Okay, so if you look at this, okay, right now the share price of Berkshire B, so BRK, that's the symbol. BRKB is 310. Okay, per share. So what this means, okay? If you don't know what this means, then I think you are not supposed. I mean, you shouldn't invest in the stock market, okay? Because this clearly means what? If the share price of Berkshire B right now is 310 per share, so if you can get Berkshire B within this range, you are actually getting Berkshire B at a very, very attractive price, okay? Or in Warren Buffett's words, you get to buy Berkshire B below its intrinsic value. Okay, so in a way, right, I think this range, okay, this range is the intrinsic value of Berkshire B. Okay, so this range is the intrinsic value of Berkshire B. Okay, so if you can get Berkshire B in this range, I think it's a really good bet. If you can get Berkshire B below 285, that is a even better entry point, okay, than Warren Buffett. Okay, so for me, so I have been holding a substantial amount of Berkshire B already, so I will not be so aggressive when it comes to purchasing Berkshire B. But if Berkshire B, I don't know what Berkshire B is going to be, okay. But if Berkshire B is going to hit within this range, I think this is my strike zone. Okay, this is going to be my strike zone. Okay, my strike zone means I'm going to add to my existing position. And if Berkshire B goes below 285, okay, which is I think possible, okay, I don't know, but I think it's possible because it is just what, it's just another 10% down from the $310 per share from existing level, and then you will hit the below 285. Okay, so if Berkshire B ever hits this below 285, I think I will be more aggressive when it comes to adding to my existing position. Okay, so yes, so this is the homework I have done for Berkshire B, and I hope by this sharing of Berkshire B information will be helpful to investors out there. All right. Yeah. So in fact, I think this is the thing I want to share with you guys today. Okay. So other than that, I have no insight. Okay. But I think it's good to take a look at the website, at this website, dataroma.com. I think there are a few updates. Okay, so you can see there are a few updates. So one of them is my favorite, Surf Kaman. Okay, so if you look at Surf Kaman, this Baupost group, okay, so he's one of the very famous super investors, and he published a book called The Margin of Safety. Oh, that's a very good book. Okay, so in the last quarter, which is quarter one, Now is we are already in Q2. Okay, we are in the later part of Q2 already, because we are in mid-May already. So he's quite active. He's quite active in Q1 2022. Okay, he added um, he added a lot of stocks to his existing positions. Plus, he trimmed a lot of his existing positions as well. Okay, so you have to be prudent. Okay, you have to be prudent while analyzing these super investors portfolio as well. Okay, I don't recommend don't recommend anyone to follow anybody blindly. Okay, so you have to do your homework. Okay, even though they are super investors, you have to do your own homework. You have to do your due diligence. So you need to be responsible for yourself. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching, and then bye bye.